Hello YouTube, I hope your day is going well. I just got done taking the Photoshop CC18 exam and I wanted to record a video on my experience. Overall, I really enjoyed it. The LIDA that they've added to the exam really makes the experience that much better. The LIDA is the live in the app and that allows you to have Photoshop open while you're taking the exam. The CC15 version didn't have this ability and it really kind of made it difficult. If you do a task a certain way and that option wasn't available, then you had to figure out the other ways to do it or you got the question wrong. But with the 18 version, you have the full program running. There is no limitations. You can carry out the task however you wish and still get the question correct. And so that's a great addition to this exam. This exam is broken up into two different sections. The first part is just the questions or the theory-based questions. For me, there were 11 of them on the exam, and it asked me all kinds of questions such as, how would you carry out this task? Or questions when working with clients. And of course, there were copyright and things like baseline and kerning. Pretty basic questions. I'm thankful that there are only 11 of these because this is where I often struggle on the exam. And so I'm sure I'm not the only one. And so just having 11 of those questions is awesome. Now, you cannot move into the second part of this exam until after you complete the first part. And I want to caution you, when you're taking the exam, you have 50 minutes to do both sections. And there's not like a time limit that you reach at section 1 and then you get moved into section 2. You want to pace yourself on section 1 because you don't want to spend too much time on that first section and then not have enough time on the second part of the exam to carry out all the tasks. So the second part of the exam, there were 22 questions for me. Each of those 22 questions had me doing specific tasks. Some of them had multi-steps, some of them were just a quick step. And so it was a great mix between the two. Ultimately, if you're familiar with Photoshop, that part shouldn't be too difficult. I'm thankful that I had Geometrics as a resource for this exam because I think that they did a great job as far as the questions and the tasks that they cover in those exams. I'm also thankful that I had this book, the Adobe Photoshop Classroom in a Book. This is the 17 version. I also have the 18 version as an ebook, and I think 19's just come out. That'll help cover a lot of tasks as you're learning the program if you don't really know the program all that well. So I would encourage you to get that resource. And then something else I would encourage you to do is to go to the exam page. Look at the domains. That way, if you struggle in a specific area, you can go ahead and research that. That way you're not caught off guard on the exam. And so overall, this was a great test. I'm thankful for the addition of LIDA, and I hope you enjoy that experience as well.